you so much, Mr. Campbell. And you look spiffy today. It's one of his favorite words. So you definitely look spiffy today, Mr. Campbell. Thank you, Cougar Chorus. You guys did a great job as always. They interrupted their preparation for Christmas music, holiday music, to prepare today just for you, Dr. Barge. So thank you for doing that, students. That was amazing. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We can do a little better. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I like it. On behalf of the students, faculty, and staff, I welcome everyone to CES today. I'm Pam Paderski, and it's my high honor to be the principal here at Cumming. Cumming is a school that has a very rich tradition in our community as a school that embraces everyone who comes through our doors. What a wonderful way today to close out Parent Involvement Month and move into our Thanksgiving break with a celebration like this, celebrating being a family-friendly school. We sincerely thank all of you for taking the time to join us to celebrate our school's achievement of being named a Georgia Family Friendly Partnership Award winner. This is truly a school-wide achievement based on the continued collaboration and collective efforts of our teachers, staff members, our students, the truly wonderful families at Cumming Elementary, and the amazingly supportive Forsyth County community in which we live. I must say, though, it is quite exciting to be one of only 4 schools in the whole state of Georgia that was selected for this distinction in 2014. That's a pretty big deal. Some who travel on the ground, some who helicopter in and out, which is pretty cool and exciting for elementary school students. I'm jealous of that mode of transportation with 3 teenagers to haul around. I might have to about getting some different transportation, so not a Title I expenditure, I'm sure. But we want to welcome those and say thank you for celebrating with us today. Members of our PTO, our local school council, our watchdog dads, we have parents, grandparents, great-grandparents that are here with us, and many of our dedicated volunteers. We have members of our Forsyth County Board of Education. Please welcome Miss Ann Crow. This is her second trip in 2 days. She was at local school council yesterday. We always appreciate her being here to support us, and she's a consistent advocate for Cumming. So thank you, Miss Ann, for always supporting us. In attendance today, we also have many guests with us and from the Forsyth County Board of Education staff under the leadership of Dr. Jeff Bearden. So if you are our Forsyth County staff member, please stand up so we can acknowledge you. We are delighted and honored today to welcome State School Superintendent Dr. John Barge. At this time, it is my honor and again my delight to introduce to you Dr. Jeff Bearden, who is our Forsyth County School Superintendent. Dr. Bearden has visited our school before, and we are very happy to have him here with us again, and we are excited to hear his remarks.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. See, they did very well for me. It is absolutely a pleasure and an honor to be with you today. I am so excited that Cumming Elementary is receiving this award, but I have to say, Ms. Paderski told you there were only 4 schools in the entire state of Georgia that received this award, and Forsyth County, we got 2 of them. The other school, go ahead and clap. The other school in our county that is going to be a recipient of this award is Midway Elementary, and actually their principal, Mr. Todd Smith, is here this afternoon. So congratulations. always believed, and research supports, that the best schools and the best school systems are the ones where home, school, and community work together as partners. Our business is absolutely a people business. It is a relationship business. And I can tell you my own firsthand experience. I grew up in a military family. My father was 20 years in the United States Air Force. And through that experience, I lived in other states and I lived in other countries. I changed schools many times growing up as a young child. And I can remember vividly the schools where I felt accepted, where I felt welcomed, and I felt part of the family. And I had other experiences that were not so positive. So I can tell you from my experience as a child growing up and for my family how important it is that we make everyone feel welcome and part of our community starting on day one. And I really appreciate and respect the fact that that happens here at Cumming Elementary. I applaud the leadership of our school, the faculty and staff, our community, our parents. I love the fact that we have the Watchdog Dads program in our community. I think it's so important for our kids. And we just have such an unbelievable commitment to our students throughout our community, and that's what makes Forsyth County and Cumming Elementary so very special. I want to say to all the boys and girls and your parents, to our teachers, to our faculty and staff and our administration, I hope you all have a great week next week, a very happy and safe Thanksgiving. I know it's been a long stretch since the beginning of August. Everybody's a little tired, and we're looking forward to a break, and I hope your week is very special. It is my privilege this afternoon to introduce to you our State Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Barge has been State Superintendent of Georgia for now closing out on his 4th year. And I can tell you as a school superintendent how much I appreciate, how much I respect his leadership, his commitment to all children in the state of Georgia. Dr. Barge has been a tireless leader, an advocate for public education, someone who tries to make sure every child in our state gets a quality education. Please join me in giving a very warm Cumming Elementary School welcome to our State Superintendent, Dr. John Barge.
Time. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I think I got the best one. All right. Very good. It is a real honor to be with you boys and girls and to share in this special event today. The award that your school is receiving is one that we call the Family Friendly Partnership Award. And the people who spoke before me, your principal and your superintendent, were exactly right. This is a very special honor. Only 4 in the entire state. And just so you know how many schools we have in this state, that you're one of the only 4 that received this award, we have over 2,000 schools in the state of Georgia. So that means you guys are one of the best. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Just a short while, I can tell why your school received this Family Friendly Partnership Award, because this is a pretty friendly place. A lot of you welcomed me when I came in. You shook my hand, you waved, you smiled. There were all kinds of signs up on the walls that tell me where I was going. And you guys, what an awesome song. You guys did a great job, and you did that special just for us. Thank you so very much. That was so friendly of you. Now, students, I'm going to take just a minute and explain to the adults kind of how we make this selection. Some of this language you won't understand, but the adults do. When we select a family-friendly partnership award school, the school must be a school-wide Title I school. They cannot be on our list of either priority or focus schools. And in the first phase, the first phase of the selection, we select up to 20 schools as finalists. And from their written applications, 10 schools are selected as finalists by a respected panel of educators, parents, and community members. It's the second phase that gets kind of fun. In the second phase of the selection, sorry, I'm trying not to cough. We have unannounced visits to your school. We have phone calls to your school. We review websites. We interview your school leadership. We interview school staff, teachers, students, and parents or community members. We also have what we call mock parent visits. That's where folks we might send to your school that are sort of kind of pretend parents to see if they really are treated friendly like you say in your application as you told us that you are. And let me tell you just what some of the few things that people, that our pretend parents had to say about your school when they did their visit. These are some of the things they said. The school has a parent involvement initiative called Involvement Matters. Parents are given the opportunity to earn red tokens whenever they're engaged in an activity that will support their students' education. The school sends home information in English and Spanish. They have a front office person who speaks Spanish and offers interpretation at family events with translation headsets. They hold lunchtime learning sessions supported by Title I teachers and other staff members supported by the school PTO. Information on a wide variety of educational topics is shared. Additionally, community partners such as Lanier Tech and Literacy Foresight provide information regarding GED classes, English language learning, and citizenship classes for parents. Lots of community partnerships. These are just a few of the very positive things that they had to say about your school. And it's this kind of service that helped Cumming Elementary School receive the Family Friendly Partnership Award. Now, we give this award, and we make this a big deal, because as your superintendent said, research proves how important family involvement is in student success. In fact, when we look at research, the number one reason parents say that they're not engaged in their school is because they don't feel welcomed at their child's school. So parents oftentimes want to help, but they're looking for the school to tell them how they can help. And your school does a very, very good job. You all have gone truly above and beyond to create relationships with parents and between parents to ensure everyone feels welcome and connected. Thank you. So let's go over quickly. We have a couple of surprises. What winning this award, what this school receives. You've already received a letter of recognition. We sent out a press release to all the newspapers in the state so that we can alert the media of your accomplishments. We have also today, Ms. Pajerski, if you would come up, a plaque for your school to display. Almost done. You guys are being so well behaved, sitting all crisscross applesauce, looking so stinking cute out there. You've done a really good job. Hold it just for a few more minutes. I want to say again that this school represents the best in customer service for Georgia families, whether it's on the phone, in the front office, or on the school website. You have welcoming staff members, and you make the building easy to navigate for parents and community members. Most importantly, families are respected. And they are seen as an integral part in every child's education. I hope that you don't mind, but we're going to send some other schools your way to learn from you, because the best way for us to spread the good things that happen here is to hold you guys up as a model. And when we have other schools that want to say, well, how did Cumming Elementary, how were they so successful? Well, they involved parents. They involved their community. And here's some key things that they did. Why don't you go and check them out? So we may be sending some folks your way to see what you all are doing. We also have, and I want to recognize today, some very amazing sponsors that help us with the Family Friendly Partnership Award. The Georgia Foundation for Excellence in Education and the Georgia Association of Educators have both provided their monetary support for this program. And for our winning schools, which you were one of, I'm also pleased to announce that the Ritz-Carlton Hotel has joined us in our efforts to recognize schools for their customer service qualities. The Ritz-Carlton is a hotel that is world-renowned for its customer service. Your school has already sent a team, and they have benefited from a whole day of training at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Buckhead to see how the best in the world provide customer service. So your folks came back hopefully with some ideas on how they can better serve people in your school. So please join me in with a round of applause. Thank you all. There's one last presentation. I'm going to have to step away from the microphone to do this, and I'm going to need Principal Pajerski's help. We have a very special presentation for your school. This is a very large red welcome mat that you can put at the front doors of your school to greet everyone who comes into your school, and it recognizes your school as a 2014 award-winning Georgia Family Friendly Partnership School. So this is for you all to keep and display and let your community know that you are a great place to be. So thank you very much for letting us share with you today, and I'll turn it back over to Principal Pajerski.
We are delighted and honored to have Mr. Floyd, who's here, who is a parent in our building. He's a watchdog dad and has volunteered. He's going to come talk to us just for a moment about our school and our welcoming environment and how he has enjoyed being here as part of Cumming's family. And then we'll close out, and then you guys get to go back about your day. So thank you for being a good audience and continue to do so, please.
Good afternoon, Cumming Cougars.
Good afternoon!
I'd like to take a short minute. I'll keep this short because it is Friday and I am ready for recess as well. I want to take just a minute to share some amazing and beneficial experiences that I have been able to have over the last few years at Cumming Elementary. We as parents have been so blessed to have a school where parental involvement has not only been accepted, but strongly encouraged and honored. The impact that parental involvement has had and can have in a student is unmeasurable. The effects on a student are often not seen until the later years in their life. At Cumming Elementary, we as parents have been given the opportunity to dive head first and walk side by side on the front line with our children's education. With every program designed and reinforced to have parents be involved in their educational ladder. There are numerous programs here at Cumming Elementary that play such a vital role in shaping our children's future. With that being said, there are just a few programs I would like to touch on. The first being the information sessions that are organized to inform parents on the many aspects of their child's education. The first aspect of this is the information sessions that are given to involve parents and teachers. The amazing feeling of having faculty and teachers eager to share and encourage what our children are being taught is indescribable. This program bridges the gap of the old traditional relationships between teachers and parents. With these in place, we as parents can not only take a healthy front row approach in our children's education, but also respect the current teacher-student relationship. The second program, which is dearest to my heart, is our Watchdogs program. The intent of this program is to have dads volunteer and become role models in our school. But it goes so much deeper than that. The high points of this program touch topics such as security for staff and students, a fatherly role to students who may lack otherwise, and an indescribable sense of pride that radiates from your child. Being a watchdog has given back to me in so many ways I never thought possible. The program is designed to schedule allotted times between students, teachers, and watchdogs. A teacher will know that a watchdog is coming in. The teacher will schedule things such as reading and math singers. What this does for a child, it allows a watchdog to empower and encourage and support to students who may lack otherwise in their homes. I am so proud to be part of a school that plays such a significant role and importance in family involvement. I would like to thank the state and Forsyth County Board of Education, along with Cumming Elementary, for implementing such programs. A very special thank you goes out to our teachers, our faculty, our parent involvement coordinator, and of course the students that all make being involved possible for the success of our children.
That's excellent, and it is a day to be joyful, for sure. Most of the folks, we have some visitors, but most of the folks seated in chairs that are, we like to call it hemming in here in the South, friends, children, students, are our teachers, staff members, paraprofessionals, just everyone. Students, that the group that needs the absolute most applause today from you is your teacher. So let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you, teachers, so very much. Cumming Elementary is a very special place. It's a place that is, every day is exciting, and it's also, you're never going to be bored if you work in Cumming, for sure. Or in Forsyth County, for that matter. So they keep us on our toes, and we are delighted to have each of you. Some of you are new this year, and we have some teachers and assistants that have been with us for many, many years that were in what I've learned as a newcomer-ish to Forsyth County is Old Cumming. This is New Cumming. We're on almost year 15, so. But we're delighted to have our teachers that we have, and we thank them so very much. Thank you, Mrs. Ford, for sharing. We appreciate your time so much today. All right, guys, hang there. We're almost finished. The process of applying to be a Georgia family-friendly partnership school was one that promoted reflection, collaboration, planning, and change in our building. To us, this is so much more than an award. It is a charge to continue to refine our customer service skills and practices, and a powerful daily reminder of how our school environment impacts our students and their capacity to achieve great things. I would personally like to thank Michelle Sandrock, wherever she is in the group. There's Miss Michelle, at the Georgia Department of Education, for her guidance through this process and her friendship, and for providing our team with a very unforgettable experience at the Ritz-Carlton in Buckhead. I can highly recommend it if you're looking for something to do on school day. So, very wonderful experience for our team. Additionally, I would like to thank Fonda Harrison, Ann Reed, who is now retired, Amy Reuter, and Christine Sneed for their leadership and support at the county level for our Title I team, which I can honestly say is second to none and is the very best Title I team in the state of Georgia. I'm not biased, it is the truth. I would also be very remiss today if I did not acknowledge and give my sincere appreciation to the most amazing administrative team of Bailey, Bush, and Williams, which sounds a lot like a law firm, for their outstanding leadership. These are all exceptional educational leaders with a true heart for the work we do here at Cumming, and I appreciate them so very, very much. Be very remiss as well, not to mention and give my sincere appreciation to, is our front office staff.
Yeah.
Miss Holly Henderson, Miss Kathy King, Mr. Hector Valderrama, and Miss Kelly Cianciola. They do exceptional work here every single day. I am a witness to much of their work because they get to share office space with me, which is probably a challenge some days. So they get to support my work as well, and they serve our families so very well. So thank you, front office team. Our Title I team determined that we needed a staff member dedicated to increasing parent involvement to improve student outcomes. Katie Gunner bravely stepped in to fill this new role over a brief conversation, which we asked. It was brief, and she said absolutely. And the fact that we're celebrating this achievement today is a direct result of her creative hard work. So thank you, Ms. Gunner. Here at CES and help to make our school environment much more welcoming. At CES, we do believe that creating and maintaining a welcoming school environment makes students want to learn, encourages parents to want to attend functions and volunteer more, helps school staff enjoy their jobs, inspires community members to invest in our school, and most importantly, establishes our school as a place of trust, safety, and unity for all students, parents, and our community at large. Please accept our most heartfelt appreciation for attending today. We are more than thrilled to be a Georgia family partner. It is hard to say that. Family-friendly partnership school, and I've practiced many times. Thank you so much, Dr. Bailey and Dr. Barge, for being here. Thank you, Mr. Floyd, for taking time to be here. We appreciate you. So, one last round of applause for everyone. Did a very good job, so thank you for that. This is our entire student body, by the way. You've been an outstanding audience. What I would like for our students to do, listening ears, please stay very quiet as you are, and stay seated until your teacher tells you it's time to go. We are going to dismiss Miss Leggett and her Lego League team at this time, and Miss Miranda's class, because they are two classrooms that are about to be visited by our team of visitors. So let's let those folks go, and then students, if you please remain seated until your teacher tells you it's time to go. We truly appreciate that. From everyone at Cumming Elementary, we wish you a safe and happy Thanksgiving, and students will see you after the break to get back at it. Have a great break.